In an area of Granada, there is a place where everything is destined to end in tragedy. A cursed place that has claimed the lives of many people. Its past as a nursing home run by Trinitarian nuns makes the place known as the Convent of the Nuns. The geriatric opened its doors in 1940, but had to stop its activity after the murder of an elderly man due to terrible negligence in 2004. That same year the building is bought to become the offices of a golf course, but only a year later the project goes bankrupt and the owner ends up hanging himself inside the building. This place has witnessed one of the greatest bloodsheds in the Spanish Civil War, as evidenced by the trenches located in the vicinity of the convent. With all the past that this place has, it is not surprising that people avoid approaching it. Some claim to have seen a nun walking through the corridors of the convent. Dressed in her habit and with a firm step, she does not divert her gaze towards the astonished witnesses. They assure that it is common to hear blows and noises right in front of the witnesses, without being able to give any explanation to the origin of these. Today, we will try to find out if everything they talk about this place is true. Join us in our investigation into the unknown. We started the investigation with the spirit box to try to get some answer. When the spirit box changed frequency, a very forceful voice that does not correspond to any of us who were there demands that I lower the volume of the device. At that moment nobody is aware of what we had just recorded.
Cover your ears. I'm going to switch to FM. And that is that since with the spirit box we are not getting answers and there are many radio frequencies, we are going to mount the Kinect camera to see if anything comes out, and then we mount the cameras for isolation.
While we were carrying the equipment to mount the Kinect camera, we heard a hiss, but each of us had perceived the sound from a different place. Luckily, the GoPro camera managed to capture it.
You have not been. Have you done that?
I swear that I have not been.
It just rang right now.
Silence, silence.
The whistle was so clear that at first we thought it had been a colleague of ours, but while we asked him we heard another whistle, and this time it was clear that it couldn't be him. This is nothing new. Since that same afternoon while exploring the house we managed to catch a rather sinister humming, as if he was scolding me because I am doing something he does not like. After all this evidence, we mounted the Kinect camera, but we did not get any results, so we went on to mount all the cameras to leave them in isolation. In the living room, we placed a static GoPro, a motion sensor, a 360-degree camera, and a voice recorder. In an old geriatric room, we set up a laser camera, a motion sensor, and a recorder. Finally, we set up a night vision camera, a voice recorder, and an electromagnetic field detector in the booth located in the courtyard of the geriatric. The results are not long in appearing. While we assembled the rest of the equipment, a blow coming from a cabinet located to the left of the camera sounds quite clearly. Around the same time, something seems to give the night vision camera a little tweak. Returning to the laser camera, it records a sound that seems to be that of a stone. The recorder captures what looks like the sound of something falling just behind the camera. A very slight voice, which does not seem to like someone, is captured by the recorder. To be able to hear the cacophonies more clearly, it is essential to use good quality headphones. The GoPro camera seems to be hit quite hard by something we can't see. Thanks to the vision of the 360 camera, we can rule out that the blow is caused by an animal. A sinister female voice with a rather miserly tone seems to claim something as her own. A rather muffled voice, as if it were an elderly person, seems to ask us to leave the place. A strong blow is recorded by the recorder, although we do not know the origin of this. The recorder located in the room with the laser camera manages to pick up a faint distant voice. Again, something seems to be touching the night vision camera. The blows do not stop happening. This time the recorder located in the living room manages to capture one that seems to come from the end of the corridor. The night vision camera turns off when it has only been recording 40 minutes, when it is normal for the battery to last approximately 2 hours. Again, the laser camera captures a blow coming from the cabinet to the left of the camera. Finally, a strong stone is captured by the audio of the recorder. Making a summary of the place and the results, we can confirm that paranormal phenomena happen here. From the first moment when entering the building and you notice that something is not right in this place, both when we are present and with the cameras in isolation, the phenomena have not stopped happening. Although it is true that we have not achieved any visual record, we have managed to obtain many psychophonic records, in addition to capturing a large number of hits that apparently have no explanation. What has impressed us most in this investigation has been the whistle. Not only have the 4 people who were there heard it, but we have also heard it on 2 occasions. This type of situation only occurs in places where the activity is very strong. In addition, we capture an impressive disembodied voice along with other very clear cacophonies. Thanks to all these records, we have more than relevant results. With all these results, we conclude one of the investigations that has given us the most problems to be able to bring it to the channel. We lost a large number of videos and images since the files were corrupted. We also had problems with the main camera settings and almost all the investigation is seen in black. That is why we have been forced to reduce the duration of the video. We also had problems with the batteries, since despite having spent less time than usual investigating, We ended up spending twice as many batteries as usual. Despite having suffered so many obstacles, we have done everything possible to bring you this video to the channel, because we believe that the results are well worth it. I hope you liked the video. If so and you are new to the channel, by subscribing you help us a lot to spread our content. You can also follow us on our social networks, and if you really like our content and you want to support us financially, you can do so through our Patreon. See you in the next investigation.